Certainly, you know, the foundation of the ILO in 1919 has a lot to pay tribute to the Rerum Novarum of 1891 or 97, I don't remember, at the end of the 1800s. And this idea of social justice, I think, is the basic that brings us together. And, you know, we are reflecting now not only on the issues of migration with the Catholic Commission, but in general about the future of work and how we link a vision that is, as I said, you know, the concept of social justice that is in our Constitution, and it's the foundation also of the work of the faith-based organization. Are we able to find practical and effective, if you want, answers to the challenges that are now today in the world of work? You know, I think that together we are reflecting on these various topics. And the problem is that I think that up to now we have been looking at this crisis in a separate way, and we tend to continue to do that. You know, it's like we look at migration, we consider that only what do we need to do, or we look at environment only in a separate way. Social issues, unfortunately, going away from the radar screen. You know, it's like workers' rights disappearing, and instead we know very well that the answer has to be an holistic one. It has to be covering different points. Of course, because I work specifically on the Bureaus for Workers' Activities and the ILO, I would say that first of all, we need to empower the workers, empower the people, empower the communities to decide which is their future. It's not happening, you know. Of course, we have a lot of respect and we want to work with corporations, but de facto, even the national governments, the local governments are under a lot of pressures to make choices that very often result into new crises. I think that the basis of this future of work that we see is also to rethink a democratic process, to re-bring together these values, but also to make sure that we find new ways to address this crisis.